Just want to welcome everyone. My name is Robin Ott. I'm with the Career Development Council, and we are partnering with the Chemung County Chamber of Commerce, and Candace West has an introduction for us today.
Thank you, Robin. Welcome everyone to today's live MFGD virtual session brought to you by the Career Development Council and Chemung County Chamber of Commerce. Today's session will be presented by Eastern Metal Science and Safety. Many thanks to our presenters Mark Harrison and Samantha Skinner for being with us today, and to all the participants who have joined in. Please note this webinar is being recorded to share what we learn with the business and education community. Mark and Samantha will share their presentation with you, then follow with time for questions and discussion. Just a reminder, student screens and audio will not be available, so please use the Q&A to submit any questions during the presentation. And another reminder for the panelists to keep your audio on mute when others are speaking to minimize background noise. With that said, I'll turn things over to Samantha to start things out.
Thank you. I am just going to start by sharing my screen and playing the video that I put together. Hi, my name is Samantha Skinner. I'm the marketing coordinator for Eastern Metal Science and Safety. We are here to talk a little bit about the manufacturing process. I decided to record this to make it a little bit easier on everybody, so I can just play it and then we can go from there, because I'm going to be present on our time, but I just wanted to make things a little bit easier. So I will go and share my screen and we'll go through a slideshow. I tried to include some pictures so you guys can see what exactly is going on behind the scenes, and then a little bit of information. All right, so here is a brief history on Eastern Metal Science and Safety. We've been in business since 1947. We provide a lot of traffic safety signs, sign stands, other safety supplies to keep walkways and roadways safe. So like if there's ever construction that's happening and it says like, don't go down here, that's signs that we would make. We also do the stop signs that are in the crosswalks by your schools, so that keeps students safe. Eastern Metal was its own company until it merged with Science and Safety, and then we became Eastern Metal Science and Safety. We also have a custom and commercial division, which does a lot of business related signs, wayfinding, stuff like that, anything custom for your house or for a business. In addition to what I was just saying, we do a lot of different signs. So the Eastern Metal part of what we do is they do a lot of the large construction work signs. They do a lot of one-lane road ahead signs. We make the sign stands that hold the signs. We offer cones, traffic barricades, anything that keeps the roadway safe and notifies drivers and anyone going by that area to know that, you should slow down, watch for construction, stuff like that. We also make the rigid signs that tell you to stop, where to park, that it's a one-way road, anything like that we can do. We also do wayfinding. So if you're in the hospital and you're looking for the emergency department, the signs that tell you where to go, what department's what, we do those. We also do street signs. So, you can see your road name on the sign. We do just a wide assortment of signs that say a bunch of different things. Our custom and commercial division is actually the one that does the business signs and all the signs for your house. We can do large signs for your yard. We could do decals for your wall. So if your mom wants to get like a decal that says your sports number on it with your name, we could do something like that. So anything that's custom is through this division. Our customers, again, are just individuals, your mom and dad, anybody who wants a cornhole board, so those types of people. We have a lot of local businesses, companies who want signs that say their business name or when they're open or anything like that. We also work with highway departments and construction crews and stuff like that to keep those individuals safe, as well as marking the roads, speed limits, stop signs, those types of things. Our salespeople are out there working from the east down to the south and to the Midwest to provide us with new opportunities, new customers, new clients, ways to kind of expand in the market, and they're invaluable to what we do. Here are some inside views of the warehouse. We have screen printing and cutting and moving and storage of all of the signs, anything like that is all here. Some of the jobs that you can get behind the scenes, the assembly line, that's actually a number of jobs. So they work to assemble the parts of the products that we sell to make sure that they are up and running, that they're usable. So roll-up assembler, they would sort, bundle, store all the roll-up signs. Sewing, they sew, sort, bundle, roll-up signs. Let's see. Screen printers, all of these people work together to make sure that these products are put together safely, that they're usable, that they're ready to go in the finished form. Welding is another one because we work with a lot of metal. We put them together, make sure that they're strong. A lot of our welders also run some of the machines. Actually, the one who runs the RHINO machine demo, he is also a welder. Fabrication machine operator, Scotch-Light operator, all of our machines require somebody with some knowledge in those types of the machines and the processes to better the product is better when they understand how to use them. Let's see, we have design engineers who research and design new products, new systems, anything that we want to make happen would go through them. They can see if it happens. Project management, they oversee making products and making sure that everything runs smoothly, is done correctly, and fits within a budget of the product. Our safety coordinator, since we are a safety company, would think that we need one of these, and we do. I think a lot of companies actually have safety coordinators because they need to develop, administer, and implement occupational and health safety programs. We need to make sure that we are compliant with the environment rules and regulations for running a warehouse, and they put in the paperwork for this and make sure that everybody's doing what they should, the products are being made how they should, and that everybody's staying safe. Shipping, receiving, purchasing, they do what that is. There's a person for each of them. They ship, receive, and purchase all of our inventory, purchases, products, materials, supplies, anything that we need. They make sure that we have it, that it's being sent out, and that they're receiving the orders and fulfilling them. Customer service, they will also take the orders and then they will send it down to the chain. They also answer questions and help with any customer complaints or needs or wants, or they are also invaluable. Marketing is me. And Rob is the other marketing coordinator, and we work behind the scenes to promote the Eastern Metal brand, products, and recognition of the company to our audience. It's been tough with COVID, but we've been trying to kind of push on the internet. And our graphic designer actually is the one who is responsible for a lot of the custom and commercial products that are custom made. So if you call and you want a specific cornhole board made, they would design it and then they would print it on the cornhole board. There's also a lot of office personnel that are not mentioned down here. We have a lot of higher up people that we speak with that make sure that everything runs smoothly, that we stay on top of things. A lot of office personnel that are like human resources, invaluable because they know what the ins and outs of the company, who's coming, who's going, what's happening. They take care of all of that. It basically takes a village to make manufacturing happen. So there's a lot of us that are working together to make sure that this all works smoothly. We'll look at the RHINO machine demo like I was talking about here. This machine drills holes in the metal, and the metal's pretty thick, so. The metal bars are fed through the left side of the RHINO machine, and then they go inside and they have the hose drilled. He takes them out and cleans them out and makes sure none of those little shards are out and that they're smooth all the way around, because nobody wants to pick that up and get a metal shard stuck in their hand. So he does it carefully. He brushes them off, he puts them over, and they're all set to go for the next step. This is another demo of our sign printing process, and it provides a nice little look into how we print the signs and cut them and how it works. It prints on those big boards, and then we go and bring them to the other part of the assembly line. We cut them out. So with the jobs that we went over, most of the jobs that are behind the scenes, the warehouse positions require a high school diploma or equivalent, which most jobs do. Some positions require the worker to have either experience or certifications or some sort of training on the machines. So like I said, the Scotch-Lite machine, RHINO machine, those types of machines, it's good to have an idea of how to run them and what you're doing. If you're going to be a welder, you need to make sure that the program and the training has been completed and you can show proof of that. We do ask for experience in the industry that we work in, but if you don't have a bunch of it and you're willing to learn, they will work with everybody to train them to make sure that you are up to speed, and you, for the right candidates, you are able to learn a lot more. Any positions where management is necessary or safety measures have to be monitored, like our safety coordinator, then you have to have local and state laws and governance, education or knowledge, and know more about them, because you have to be able to send in the reports on this, and you have to be able to recognize anything that's not being done correctly. They are the ones that have to be able to provide the best practices in the workplace, so they have to be up to speed on this. They also are required to have an associate's or a bachelor's in human resources. A lot of the administrative roles, customer service, they do require a high school diploma or equivalent and experience usually. Marketing positions like mine, associate's or bachelor's degree, or if you have experience in marketing or a portfolio, usually that'll work. Graphic designs, also a portfolio, because this is like a art-based position. So if you can show some designs and what you've used in terms of graphics, that would be helpful. So usually you can get like a graphic design degree too as well, and that will show that you have experience in this and education and that type of background. But in all jobs, having the knowledge to perform a job and the willingness to learn is ideal in our work environment as well as many others. So as you go out into the job force, having enthusiasm in what you do and what you want to do will definitely help get you the job. Being a go-getter who's eager to learn the tools and the industry, and that's a win for everybody. Here are some more insights into our warehouse. We have the signs, cutting of the sheeting, another part of the assembly line with the stands, finished stands over to the right. We put together a lot of things, and the warehouse is quite big. And if you look at the size of the signs in the picture with the orange ones, they are quite large. So it definitely takes a decent amount of work to put them together. Okay. That is the end of the presentation. And hopefully it was insightful. And if you have questions, then I will end this and we can go back to live.
That was a great presentation. Thank you. So students and teachers, if you have any questions, you can type them into the Q&A and we'll keep an eye out for those. So now, do you do much hiring on like a yearly basis from year to year?
We do. We currently have around 60 to 70 full-time employees. Our industry is very dependent on the weather. Obviously, there's not nearly the road construction work and construction being done from now to about middle of February, 1st of March. So that during that time we're a little bit slower. But we do hire on a lot of part-time help during the summers and stuff to help teach and train a lot of the folks that we've hired as full-time positions in the future.
Okay, so you mentioned part-time help in the summer. Do you do internships at all?
We have done some internships with the welding department at BOCES. Also done some on-the-job training with, we worked with the veterans organizations in the area to hire veterans. They've come in and done work. And we've also done some work with Chemung ARC as far as internship, and had those folks in doing some work with us also.
Okay, that sounds great. Do you now, are you a 24-hour operation? Is it shift work?
No, right now currently we're shift work. We start 6 a.m. in the morning. Some folks work 4 10-hour days. Other folks work 5 8-hour days. But our facility is open from 6 a.m. to 4:30 every day.
Okay. And what is your background, Mark?
My background was actually in the telecommunications field. I was an engineer for Sprint for years down in Florida, and my uncle purchased Signs of Safety, and then we purchased Eastern Metal down the road together. And basically it's one of those, I've come up through the ranks of working as a general employee to now I'm the vice president of the company.
Very nice. So we don't have any student questions coming in. Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
I don't at this time.
I don't either.
Well, you did a very thorough presentation, Samantha. I really appreciate that.
Thanks.
Because that's what we want to show the students, is the different opportunities that are available and the background that they need to apply for those positions. Okay, I think I've got, let's see. So we have one question asking, how many welders do you have?
We currently have one full-time welder, and the gentleman you saw running the RHINO machine is part-time welding, depending on our needs at this time. We've actually been looking into also going into purchasing a robotic welder, which will require somebody not only to have a welding experience, but be able to read drawings and be able to program that machine for proper, and I don't have the knowledge in welding, but to have a proper weld for that machine to be able to do.
Okay. Okay, any more questions, students? This is your last opportunity. Okay, we don't have any popping in. So I want to thank you both very much for your presentation today. I think it was a lot of good information. We were looking to promote manufacturing in the Twin Tiers, and we greatly appreciate your time in doing this. So without any further questions, we'll end the session for today, and we'll just say thank you very much for your time. Oh gosh, now wait, let's see what this is. Oh, it's a thank you. All right, thank you, everybody.
Yes,
Thank you
thank
very
you,
much
everyone.
for
Thank
having
you so
us.
much for doing this today.
Thanks, you guys.
Yeah.